Can small businesses afford to pay minimum wage? Have you ever wondered if small businesses can really handle the costs of paying minimum wage? This question is especially relevant today as discussions around wages and economic fairness continue to grow. Let's break down what this means for small businesses and the broader economic landscape, particularly in the context of socialism and labor economics. Minimum wage is the lowest amount that employers can legally pay their workers. This wage is set by governments to protect employees from being underpaid. On the other hand, living wage goes a step further. It considers the actual cost of living in a specific area, ensuring that workers can afford basic needs. In socialist systems, there is a strong emphasis on workers' rights and fair pay. Policies that support minimum and living wages are often seen as essential for reducing economic inequality. But how does this impact small businesses? For many small businesses, raising wages can lead to increased labor costs. This can be tough, especially for those operating with narrow profit margins. When faced with higher wages, some small business owners might reduce employee hours or raise prices to manage these costs. However, there are ways small businesses can adapt. They might look for operational efficiencies or invest in technology to boost productivity. This can help them offset the increased costs of higher wages. Interestingly, from a socialist viewpoint, paying higher wages can actually benefit local economies. When workers earn more, they tend to spend that money in their communities. This can create a cycle where increased consumer spending helps local businesses thrive. In many socialist systems, governments provide support to small businesses to help them comply with wage policies. This support can come in the form of subsidies or tax breaks, easing the financial burden on these businesses. To manage the transition to higher wages, small businesses might consider a phased approach. Gradually increasing wages over time can help them adjust without feeling overwhelmed. Additionally, they can look for ways to cut other costs, such as energy or supplies, to balance their budgets. Investing in employee training or new technology can also lead to productivity improvements. This means businesses can maintain profitability while paying their workers fair wages. Ultimately, the question of whether small businesses can afford to pay minimum wage is complex. While there are challenges, there are also strategies and support systems in place that can help. The goal is to create a fair economic environment where all workers earn a living wage while small businesses can continue to thrive.